What's happening, family? As always, I had a beautiful day, giving thanks to the dome that we are in. I'm gonna piggyback on the girl here. Guess what? I don't remember her name, but she was around for a pretty long time, and she have some very interesting information. I'm gonna try to find the name of her, but she really don't post her name on her videos. But she'll move from place to place, and she dropped some very serious information on this pole shift that is happening. And like I said, I'm going to piggyback off of some information from her. And I could be lying, could be wrong, but she's saying that because of the train derailments that is going on because of the earth shifting and the tracks are moving, that's why they're actually train derailments. She's always speaking seriously on the pole shift that's happening and that prepare yourself for what's going down. She also talked about the FEMA camps and the Walmarts are being closed. We heard that years ago too, that Walmarts are being closed because they want to round people up to small cities that they can have in control. I could be lying. Hey, I don't really know. She always speaking about the metal in your system and the metal in your beds. If you have a bed that have springs on it, because the plasma that's coming through the earth going to affect the metal and the copper and the springs in your bed liable to explode or get hot, like what happened there in that place in California called Paradise City, where all the cars burned, but the trees did not burn because all the cars were actually metal. Like I said, I'm piggyback off of her. I could be lying. I could not be. I could be wrong. But I don't know. Do your own research. She's saying that avoid any metal containers, metal cans, etc., metal pots, so on and so forth. They said that's why she also said that that's why they were pushing these um, um, small houses and those convenient converting the minivans into houses because it's metal and the plasma attract to metal and it will cause fires when this pole shift goes around. That's what she's saying. She said avoid any kind of metal, those tiny houses, those vans are being converted into houses, avoid those as much as possible because when the plasma hit it, it's going to explode like that happened in that place called Paradise City in California years ago. She said avoid the major cities like the East Coast and the West Coast because it's going to be flooded. If you live in big buildings, find an escape route out because when the earthquakes happen, the building is going to collapse. Um, I mean, she speak about so many things. I'm trying to recap everything that she said, and they really can't recap everything because she actually spoke for 4 hours straight, and they don't do that. I guess keep it as simple as possible so you can get the message. But the point here is that she says a lot of other beings that I mean, there's so much stuff that's going on in the planet now, along with the energy coming from the sun, along with the gamma rays, along with the dome that we live under a dome. And she says also that the firmament, if they call it the firmament, if they call it, that the dome is coming closer and closer down. That's why the clouds are looking so close to Earth than before, and that's why you will have planes dropping from the sky because of the energy that's coming from the firmament is knocking out the system in the plane. So the plane's gonna, I don't know, it could be lying. It could be lying. I don't know. I don't know. It could be lying. Got to say that because you know what happened. They will strike your channel. So I don't know. Do your own research. So you say because of that, a lot of planes will fall from the sky. Same goes for the birds. When they send out certain signals, they throw off the bird navigation system so the birds collapse. You can see a lot of birds falling from the sky. I think some place in China saw worms fall from the sky recently. You know, a lot of that stuff is gonna happen because, like you said, it's going to a pole shift. North go to south, south go to north. It's going to shift. Um, she said, prepare yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. All the foods that we're eating have metal in it and particles of uh, electrical magnetic particles that's in your clothes, in the baby clothes, in your food stuff. Everything is contaminated. Everything you eat is contaminated. So, I mean, there's ways of getting it wrong if you plant your own food. But then again, you got to find out the natural seeds you're going to get to plant your own food. Um, she says when the stuff definitely go down, those people that didn't believe in you before are going to come running for help because they want to survive what is going to go down. So that's going to happen mostly because a lot of folks that I send stuff to or that I post videos about, they're like whatever, whatever. But when they do come down to the nitty gritty, they're gonna want help. They can call you for help. That's why I keep telling people stock up on your full stuff. Stock up on your full stuff because you're gonna come to that. And if all the Walmarts is closing, I don't know. Could be lying. Could be lying. I'm just saying. If all the Walmarts are closing, what's gonna happen? And they want to make it into concentration camps, like they're doing in England and other places. They want to make some small cities. So when they make these small cities, that means they have you confined in one area, and they know how to get rid of you. Like they're trying out to use, they're working out on implementing the purge. I could be kidding, could be lying, but they put it in the movies. Remember to put the purge in the movies? Oh, they give you 24 hours to do everything you want to do. You never know. And she's saying also get wasp spray. I'm going wrong circles here. I'm trying to touch all angles. If you don't have weapons to protect yourself, get wasp spray. Wasp spray can spray, I think, 10 to 15 feet. Keep wasp spray in your car because what they're doing, like she's saying, I don't know, do your research. They could be kidnapping your children, like they do in New Orleans when they put all the kids in the stadium. And what happened? They were raping the kids. They were, allegedly speaking, I could be lying, they were raping the kids. The women were getting raped because that's their agenda. Protect your family. If you can't get weapons, get your wasp spray. Keep the wasp spray in the car and tell your wife or your children that is for protection in case some person comes to your car. And a lot of people, I remember I was in Jacksonville with my grand, and this lady come up to me with a big, not to me, to my grand with a big teddy bear. Hey, sweetie, here, teddy bear. Said, miss, back to F up, back to F up. Don't bring that shit wrong here, my grand. Don't friggin' teddy bear. What the frig wrong with you? Back to F up. That's how people kidnap little children. By leading them into little teddy bears and come and play with little doggy and this. That's how they learn. Oh, the appropriate word I'm trying to use, you know what I'm trying to say. That's how they get children into come and play with dollies or come and play with a little teddy bear. That's how they connect them. So I totally, right, I mean, I use some strong obscenity words. What I'm saying is minor. I said, back to F up, miss. Don't bring that shit here. Wrong way, grandma. Come and play with teddy. No, bring. That's what they're doing. And that's what they're planning on doing. So anytime you have your children, and they always tell my granddaughter mother, do not leave the kids in the car with the car running. I keep warning her all the time. I keep saying, do not leave these kids in the car with the car running. They can break the glass and take off for the kids, but she don't listen. I pray all the time that she do it though. But anyway, that's good for any person. Do not leave your kids in the car with the car running. And if you have to go to put gas in your car, make sure you can see what's going on. Because it's coming down to they really don't care about you anymore. I mean, they never did. And it's getting worse now. Because they know exactly what's coming down the tubes. And they're doing everything to depopulate the population on the earth. And they don't care how they do it. They don't care how they do it. But I'm going to cap it off by saying this. And I said it before to a lot of people. And even David Icke said it too. If you're living in love and peace and harmony and joy and happiness and content and gratitude and giving, nothing negative to come in your area, your surroundings. Nothing. They could got killings all around your area. It will not affect you. As long as you live with that vibration, with love, peace, harmony, joy, and you giving and caring and being humble, nothing negative would come wrong your dwelling. So keep that in your subconscious mind. Always be loving and kind and giving. And when they're doing crap, when they got killings and because they're going to come to that, I'm praying it don't. I'm praying it don't. But the way things are going, when you get the polar shift, when you get the volcanoes erupting, when you get the tidal waves, when you get the oil spills, when you get, as a matter of fact, they also got these nuclear power plants all over the East Coast. If you got the nuclear power plants all over the East Coast and one just leak out and blow up, it can send a chain reaction to all the rest of them. So that means the water going to be contaminated, the sky is going to be contaminated. But if you have your protection, like I have tons of masks, cover the whole face, breathing apparatus. From the time 911 hit, I buy a whole bunch of masks. The ones that cover the whole face with the two fillers on the side. They think of us crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, okay. I got my sleeping bags. I got my tents. I got stuff in case the power goes out to keep warm. Solar power generators. I got the small ones. And that's the panel over there. I got the small ones and the big ones. I got the small ones and the big ones. I got myself prepared for years because I know it's going to come to that, because the way things is going, and I said in all my videos, we're not supposed to live like this. We're supposed to leave our door open and tell our neighbor, we'll be right back. We're going to get some stuff from the grocery store. Because there's too much money on earth for people to live from hand to mouth. Anyway, folks, to cap it off, be loving and kind and giving and caring. Don't forget, what I put on the news is what they think you want to hear. Do your own research. Check out your videos. Do your own research for yourself. Don't believe nothing I'm saying, because they could be lying. I could be lying. But do your own research and check out what's going on around the world and see that the whole world is in turmoil. That means that something has to happen for us to live better than the way we're living. Until then, folks, like I said before, they keep saying over and over again, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. And the only thing that is going to get us out of here individually, not collectively, because we all have our own individual experience to experience. That's why we all come here to individuals. That's why there's no such thing as an identical twin. You don't get two twins born coming at the same time. It's one after one. So that means we all have our own individual experience. You get twins coming up one after one, not the same thing. So anyway, be loving and kind and giving, humble, no judgmental, no criticizing, no anger, no greed, no jealousy. Forgive and keep it moving. Until then, folks, I love you guys. Peace out. And you know the deal. You know the deal. I ain't going to say it again. You know the deal. You know what it is. You know exactly what this is. You know the deal. I love you guys. Listen, I love you guys, man. If no person ever tell you they love you, I love you guys. You know why I love you guys? Because we all are one. There's no separation, bro. So what I love for me, I love for you. And they give you love, prosperity, happiness, peace of mind, health, financial freedom. I'm out of here. Later. The name of the lady is Fleur, F-L-E-U-R, Burn, B-U-R-N. The name of the lady that I spoke of that talks about the prediction, her name is Fleur, F-L-E-U-R, Burn, B-U-R-N. And the video is called Predictions of 2023. The predictions of 2023. Check it out, folks. It's 4 hours long, a long video, but check it out. It makes you go back and forth and different stuff. But check it out. She got some information on there that you guys might like. Until then, I love you guys. Now, peace out. One love.